Yeah, we see every day, every day. Me wo ahosepemu se wo soso wanya bre na ene minda awie yasan ahia ewo dwumedi a wato ne din the community and the law. Ye fremo reku frimpon. We are live at BW Radio, so we are live at BW TV, so our Facebook, YouTube, and our LinkedIn. So and now we are live at our radio, so our UK. We are live on PAM TV, so and Omanyaba TV. Now, so we are live at BWF Solicitors Facebook page, BWF Solicitors YouTube page, and a BWF Solicitors LinkedIn page, and in social media platforms. I do so I was a link now. I was catch will be na waso emana say ebreno aso ya baba bedru ye ne lawyer for penning for edin komo e baba hye so na afi wonso wahunu senia esi etie ye say asansa ofadia or the chere mensa aka information bi mensa aka opportunity bi me wo challenges bi a ma solve na afi wonso me pese me the solutions no emma eno nti me dey chere we na afre obi no so mfre obi na dodo na yenyina yenhia ewo platform yeso na yemfa enkomo no enhyes ye ne BWF Solicitors adwayefo ene mpanimfo ene adwumako no na AD Jumai BWF Solicitors ewo 214-218 Tottenham High Road no so Seven Sisters North London where adwuma Monday to Friday a free anopa 9:30 ekopi menumere 6 o'clock frewo anyone in komo for immigration somebody ahodo no enyina kodawo fa emremo enkomo de wote ase na wopechechemu extra de wonte ase na wopese yechechemu na ohunu seni sitie applications ahodo a woye ne nyina Ghana property to eno ene ho nsam ahokro do ni nyina no omodi anse odebema BWF Solicitors seven can show say sponsorship license ho ensam healthcare workers eba no wodi makotene pa edi ho dwuma eboa ema wo hyehye ne ema metoyie eno nti yen kan show say bra nani won ema medi nkomo 0208 493 7340 ayo one telephone number BC number no 0208 493 7340 and also 077 127 61884 077 127 61884 BWF Solicitors and trusted partners when it comes to the law. One and day the 12th day of February 2022 yanu a digime mebasisia
ye fema ye wo London ya gia basobodie bebre ne ya redare ewo mransemu eye legal services BTC family law matrimonial law immigration dispute resolution Ghanaian customary any family law wo BWF die yen solicitors edi enigye ene twitwaje wo na yebo nso nyeden kra yen partner penimpa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years BWF Solicitors kura wo ho inti se ba na ebusuansem bi ti se child care eya abofrahwemu awaregya ye ho twema mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso yen child care any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe ne ya wo brei mu enu ntine yeto ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu yen senior partner obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje ewo family any matrimonial cases ho a unni how kra upe advice ewo immigration sensem ho wo BWF Solicitors die ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration work permit student visa ho totoye any entry clearance visas family visas ni appeals yen senior partner member na wasagina tum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel intisi ye taiwachi a wunni how kra ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa nonkron pe mu ekosi enumre nonsia 9:30 am kosi 6 pm and na memene danso appointment nko free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 10 am kosi 4 pm. Your fourth floor, our Anna House, 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 Seven Sisters Underground on Swa, Eye Quantia B. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu, san ye barrister ya Gina Tumu, na oye Ghana Bar Association member, and the was Saint Gina Sem Brenim for our court cases here, a fa Ghana law. We're advising local authorities, official solicitors office, ni solicitors be bree, efa Ghanaian law hunye. Na osan yo bia or tai kasa ewo radio, any TV so for Ghanaian law.
Yeah, and yet na se wode wo abo BWF Solicitors na ekoyie pa. But o call link na so na wa share page no de amame na wa obi kan say or comment any wo yeah concerns questions ni ade no obetimi ade ato platform so na ye de ama empanifo amo yi ano. Ene me bi sa question bi se won saka bibi na wabo ho ban ya show kutukuo mu ho na wo dwedwe ne kakra na wo de ehwe wasetrem ne ade a bibi betimi asi ama wonsa ahwe ade na na sa wahwe sa ade kro na wonsa aka no question na me bisa titu ene say me wo indefinite leave to remain, can I lose it? And so we dey mama sitting na sabi obi kan say menya bone ana say menko kan obi antokoi. Why would I lose my status when I have indefinite leave to remain? E kwa be so kra na mefanya indefinite leave to remain. Na kan indefinite leave to remain no kra no ano eyeden. Me ba be chiche ni nyina mu because me mpese eye car boot lawyers no ebeji osika bia die. Na me do call lawyer for papa for na ankasa na omo achiche yemu. Nti enne me komo ni nyina ebeye wasetena wanya afebo said ye taka no wanya wasetena afebo no sen na obesi aboho bai because me bi say eba no se wobetimi alusu a me nyanya answer no but se eba no se wobetimi alusu a ebe ha adwene eno nti e wose aboho bai e kwa be so na wobetimi afa wobetimi alusu se wo hunu ne saade a ne ya say ahodaso eno ene bema. Can I lose my indefinite leave to remain status in the UK? It's a very pertinent question, and I think I have an answer. And I'm going to have the answer in the discussion I'm going to have with my partners, my friends, my family, and the trusted legal firm, BWF Solicitors. In our discussion today, we're going to look at that issue. And when it is that we have had the answer, we will also tell you how you can protect the indefinite leave to remain status you have. Join us, share the page, tell somebody to tell somebody that the community and the law program is airborne. I was here for senior Mimindabia no yane empany for BWF Solicitors and Edin Common and Sumichi Aye Mensa Aka a lawyer Patrick Ewaha. Obeboyeng Emma Yedi and Common lawyer Patrick a lawyer ni ewo BWF Solicitors Asuye na say ye BWF Monday to Friday in the kind no we juma eboyeng ti yen sama hodo no book appointment na anyone and kwatwetwe and Common number no bio 0208 493-7340. Now, Patrick, may more have you?
Well, that's Sureku. Na apomo to say.
I don't know my brother.
Right.
We are not who say we people dada.
Dada crave.
Dada crave.
So what I'm here na
a chew of us. But I don't want to say.
Nyame adom adwumu eye kama.
Nyame so hweye. Dami yamiase. Enso ye ho ye abusuafo nyina ho ye ene eja yenuanom ne abusuafo a ye ne won edidwuma no won so wa ye card wo twen na question ye bisa ene say indefinite leave ye betimi elusu an me ma anya no sese because I no ne nkomo na ankasa enti me say abusuafo say afei ene wa join ne ye ready na ye ba betwetwe nkomo obetimi asende wo text ene wo WhatsApp no de abraye 07950422780. BC number no so 07950422780. And as a brand so I'll be free number no 07399208468. 07399208468. Now along the line no me kai was say ye the quiz no ebeba and nti ye crowd say nkoma ye be die enani nyina eno nam de be quiz no mu. Your kradopa se ubetie ni ye. Se betimi na uwo tradia ene krata ye ka na utro na kakra. Ebi se eye enkomo a ebetimi aboa wo na dachi bi wahwe wo ho ye. Medical can you say eye ahodaso eno ene bema. Obroni beka say to be forewarned is to be forearmed. So if you know what it is, you don't fall into traps and you don't go into the wrong situations when you get yourself in that corner. Nti abusiafo yenye krado na fe yema emedi enkomo. Besa me kai will be also say eba no say ye betu kwan akọ Ghana kai say COVID nhihye no nsachrae abamu eno nti ya na wahye no so sa ede amame. COVID nhihye nsachra abamu no enyina se wo tu kwan a wo test ne wo ba se wo be quarantine ade na ehun nhihye no esesa. Watch the space, we'll be telling you. But yeah, Abato say, and the Home Office says, and I say UK was say the Home Secretary does have the legal power to cancel someone's indefinite leave to remain, even if the person is outside the United Kingdom. Because we want free Section 3B of the 1971 Act that authorizes a power in Article 13, Section 7 of the order that confers a power to cancel both limited and indefinite leave to remain, which are enforced by virtue of Article 13. We a case be 2021 BPA. Na a catcher will say, and such right to me ba and chakra 2022 year me a first month, near second month in Finfi and Sakrayaba. And unti energy medi tembia na me pese uba na fe yedi na Yehunu Senior and Yama Esiko. So when the changes come, BWF Solicitors are gracious enough to give us the update. Lawyer, I didn't know. They say him say, yes. I didn't see any
wow. I mean, before okay. The same old law, no, and one still no. A binding year, Juma. Into no baby for fraud.
Okay.
Now, the Osamona up my Kakrano, Bibia, we become say, a simrano sudia.
Okay.
Now, ama dear warm ranumudadano, yet me who the Bob Red in the Jinabia.
Okay.
Into Seubisa, Kamekase, dear Abaya. Odi atoso aye bobo mi the insunso ansori nyina something to do with the construction of the law no any interpretation of it.
Okay.
Inti
na the boy hu kakra and say wo hwa senior me kofa adebaye any
yeah
2022
yeah
which means to say obi any bosses see na dwebe and say hey there be ensachre haba lawyer because say 2022 year idea na bia na bibi wo ho dada amano asesa o ka say ensesa but how do we get reassured to say no na adentina sa to me now because all the mama say mental board there why do you take it away from me
right so the entire me can say dada na ensesa no and it says so okay legislation here or the two here it dates back to 1971
okay
the esa emra we na omo hwe so a omo di bua asemia sabi ye dia top no si
okay
the case here obi a owo UK aba UK immigrant na nyame na dom wanya indefinite leave to remain
okay
the back in 2018, after when you indefinite leave to remain in 2017, or two coin or call Iran, maybe I will free. Or ho and a ban yes with chat na sitting the a ban yes with chat sitting no or per coin be so when they're saying now so send or best back to the UK, but to ye be na Diego eventually no or the boats any be UK. Your buy no na buying it detaining or say ubia onia sitna wo kroma bear in mind say na setena indefinite leave to remain no aban a cancel as at the time now a war Iran on the basis of national security. Details no we don't know.
Okay.
Now because of that in aban detain no Emma or judicial review against a year cancellation of the leave in detention in a court. Administrative court no ebua say sa ekwanya aban afaso e detain no number one unlawful because the cancellation of the indefinite leave na mu na nkasa no kra no so no enye kwan papa so.
Okay.
And sa decision no back in 2021 no was based on sa legislation ya odiatu ya. And so that is why I said from the beginning no say eye bibia emrana da ho dada no the construction and the interpretation and akofa sa mansuni ediaba. Because eno nechi no home office ye appeal against our administrative court decision now or yeah and say no decision now judge na ye no emra kwaso no wati because one hwemra ne ye and when interpret law no ye nti mra kwaso no wati wasa ade na nti omo de court and the court of appeal no etna so eno hu decision and abaya ye bobo nti na court no hwe say senior ya couch emra na nkasa no
Okay.
ni senior tie no se o interpret mra na sen na emra no eka.
Okay.
Okay. Ntina sa ade no na ompeso mo yesese ka se leave to remain na obi wa asetena wa ha na den na ebasase yi twa sa asetena no mu a den na ye refer to omo hwe niema 5 sa niema 5 no and he said okay so leave to remain no se ye hwe a include den and also say oh ha na be cancel we leave sa mra we ebechiwa na. Now the integral part and the important part in here the fact said interpretation of Samra no say leave. Now leave no or man specify.
Okay.
So from the onset no how the law was drafted no it was drafted vaguely. For me the Court of Appeal had been very clever and smart in making sure say the entire ya couch mra na nkasa no bem tumi ama ho kwan ama to send ye nua be me obi a wo sa situation no say mra ni diwa unya wo entity because almost a leave into court and say you can say leave now you specify what mra ni say limited leave and I say indefinite leave to remain then we should not, and the court should not interpret it to mean, say, you can't limited leave because that was the decision of the administrative court. No? Say, emrana nkasana ewohono, ye for omo limited leave, and ye cancel ye can But Court of Appeal for said no. And yes, I'm running it.
Because no cover leave beer.
That's right.
Say a limited,
say indefinite. That's right.
No cover leave beer.
Exactly. Because send ye yatro emrana ankasano. There's nowhere in that section now a cases will be limited leave to remain. Note this. The preface no limited any indefinite. Inti court no say baby any why yatro emranum says limited leave to remain so call outside now we be bonia e betimi cancel.
Okay.
And I cancel say a indefinite leave to remain and e betimi cancel so that say who will leave to remain sa emranu say diwa e be capture either so indefinite leave to remain and also say limited leave to remain. Nti sana yenua be me nasem no akoye. But just like we've been discussing the clause 9 of your new issues with nationality now about it is the same thing in a way so here into you be now wo krom ha na sebe unko di boni bia eye boni bia so ama no broso na no ntino unkoto aban mra te se de ye nua ba ma ya bear man say asese ono na semi na in connection with national security intino ekoba say na sesena wo kroma no so beba kra na enye conducive
okay
it is enye conducive there na ye ma kwan ma oba mu a na enye
as a what while so who so ye
exactly yes because sebe ye wo bone ne ye wo bone se ukuwia ade ketua bi a eye bone sebe obo obi na ne huti kakra eno so ye bone obo obi na ukuna eye bone kese and ubetimi akọ prison for that
obo okra na obutu na
eno so ye bone
obo okra na obutu na
it depended the jurisdiction
okay
nti so wo UK na obutu okra ubetimi aluzu £250,000 as a week ubetimi akọ jail ubetimi ama your friend say sponsorship awo no ya withdraw now if you cross the Atlantic and go to Ghana in so cry depending on the region you are coming from no again you could get away with it you know ni nyina no ya dia you know dynamics I war asem no sabe ekroma onam ha na ohu pro ha untimi emfa dia
untimi fa nkwan
dabi but ekromu dia sabe okobush na hu se akrante bi etwam na ne madi na chi a all you do is obema nkwala na gina nchen na wafa maame ne papa no na eja ade be chi no na obi nkwan mu so that is what it is. Yes
you abusia force afi and wabekan ye ho a we were discussing whether you could lose your indefinite leave to remain status in the UK. Lawyer Chi mu say yes, it's possible you could leave it if you have committed a crime that is putting you in a situation where your stay in the UK is not conducive for national security. Now, apart from that, no, many wadwin say ye de emawa yentimi NG influence because senior emrano eche ewo ye senior de ato screen so no Home Secretary ewo to me say wo indefinite leave to remain na ukuta no obetimi etwam na say otwam a na just say o outside waka and now say we inside nso so na wo nyina yi nti na ye bepe baby e de wo afa and unti it's a very simple answer but me ba me abedomu asuko kakra ni ahwe say obi kuta indefinite leave to remain eden enefa so ma wunya ebetimi akoba se kudi inform so a wobetimi elusu sa ade no lawyer macho indefinite leave to remain macho me pasa me ba echi kakra na wo chire me mo se ye kasa obi wo indefinite leave to remain as compared to limited leave to remain and so ya na de
okay ntini nyina ye leave so obi wo limited leave to remain not just a signing pakro no restrictions e won leave no ho nti ontna uniha affable on day no ho as yet nti no sana ono no de ne so bi so indefinite leave to remain na signing pakro no ono de restriction bia ni na setna no ho otiso bia okuta British citizenship. Okay. Restriction be any asset now. To be to me to quire akobebia or aba back abetna say aye near so ye be usually no sani pakrono bet me aje benefit aye aje housing benefit sa ni mani nyina be aso against obia.
Yes, or your mind ba papre kope.
That's it. Intino say akatu na pronanka e bia wa be citizen. Intino sani pakrono so the naturalization you know ade be chi bia Abaye brother says no sabi oni queen na e kamia say o my pe
okay
it is sana indefinite leave to remain or etia uni restriction e wo wasset na ho utimi pie ko na waba pie na wo ko na waba no ye be chirim further down into yes o ha sa restriction no e new so to send you bia obi wo ha owo e bia 2.5 years and answer 5 years under EUSS seni nimno no nti sana emrano etia with indefinite leave to remain na sana obenya sa indefinite leave to remain depending on a kwan a wafa so a odi abakrum ha betena no obetimi enya so for instance obi wo ho a na obakruma as a spouse nti obakruma as a spouse yebema initial
na so yere
exactly under the immigration rules. No, TBD came out 2.5 years. Now I be renew when you're 5 years. So when you're 5 years now, ubetimi aye will indefinite leave to remain application. Na ya ma wa setena afebo. So that's one. Obi so ho na ogina ne baso nti owo akwala wo krom ha a oye British citizen. Uno ogina sa akwala no so ya ma no 2.5 years e bia under the 10-year route no and I thought na apa ababinya 10 years and I applied for indefinite leave to remain. To no so anya the indefinite leave to remain. Obi also ha na EU kwan on no far so into or by with a family permit and what after 5 years no wababenya on so ne permanent residence as sia no you say because of withdrawal any new appendix EU need to know if you are EU settlement scheme amano settled status and I say indefinite leave to remain the safoni nyina yankofo or more indefinite leave to remain. It be the tier 2 visa, be the tier 4. Omu nyina no to me, ena mua benya indefinite leave to. Ena, ebia na osusuno, ebia oba school oba na wako, na wasabe renew, na waba na wako, wafa kwan biso atina hama, wenya 10 years, nti uwa 10 years lawful residence. That 10 years lawful residence, no beti mi ejina so na make application for indefinite leave to remain. The safo ni nyina ni bebre aka ho no nyina to me efasa kwanya no so etiminya asetena afebo editena krom ha restriction any home.
Right. Yeah. Well, what can be said? Ukona waba. That gives me the impression that if you go in and come out, you go out and come back in. A bit me impact to be a war indefinite leave to remain. Sorry, and also an answer at the saying. Bibi Wahosa.
Okay, so that question links up to the question how ubetumi lose indefinite leave to remain.
Okay,
and baakone die ya discuss it from the beginning of this show no. Say bia uyo bia wakodi bone sun bia ene abaimra ebo ebra ubetimi lose indefinite leave to remain. And I face uyo bia a deportation no ibia why bibi etia abaimra ti normally no uwo krom ha na uye foreign national unye British ni unye Irish ni na ukudi bone a edimi tumi koka adwamu for 12 months aban no wo ho kwan se utimi deporto na sa deportation no eniema bebre wase because obi wo ho na owo exceptions under emrano under 33 section 33 ubetimi enya exception wo ho bi also na section 399 a no cover no because e bia our British child wa hantino wa former family life obi so ho na oye e bia our refugee status no de enya indefinite no we debody bi say deportable but sa ban yesa e be breachi aban hihia wa ya ode no ho akodom European convention no nti e be breachi sa amra no nti ono no e bia e betimi age afini say but ye mpam no ema no enko na yamanat so all of those things are there and then obi so ho now or indefinite leave to remain now we're free krom ha akotena baby so okotena baby no ema no bro so more than 2 years again ubetimi lose indefinite leave to remain
me ba enti se obi ewo indefinite leave to remain na bia me mfa na se adwumanti
okay
wakotena Ghana Watena ho 2 years because the contract in a year 2 years and over. And no son obetimi lose indefinite leave to remain. Doesn't mean it's indefinite leave to remain here the mawa was a krom ha and out.
Yo, what you've just said, the answer to that, to put it very, succinctly and simply, would be no. Until there are exceptions to every rule.
Every rule, okay.
Until the air came regarding Obia, where free chroma kotna, amanoni for 2 years. So exceptions were hon. Nti bia na oye obia oye soldier adwuma. Nti ni apostle e de call outside. Nti sai ni pakro no oye aban adwuma. Nti no no kotena baabi oni wabusuafo e kɔ a mfomso obia ni. Nti mo amote saa anaso se bia bibi nti e na wo kɔ ye no wantimi amba for that period. Ebia wo kɔ yare ye, ebia wo ye, ebi kra na okɔhwɛ busuani bia oyare seriously na ohia wo. Ebi so ho a sebe anamafo covid ya abai na ebi kɔka wo to ho. Enu nti na wantimi ama. Se saa nima we nyina te saa. Yes, even though ebetimi cancel wo indefinite leave to remain asobia watna outside ama will leave no elapse no. You betimi a make application to come back, and that's the
yeah, no, and no, sir. I say, bibi is sanka was say obemu, and now say amma watna mana broswa. Say that evidence or that reason na I was say hona obo home office amania and na train na bia okoya application me na say obemu na wo dey to anim say ni CNT and ma me yensa.
Okay, so aban na nkasa ayen hihye de ato ho. Nti sebe ye wo ekwan papa no ene ye wo kwan bone no. Se bibi nti na okofa kwan bone no so a there's a reverse route to come back onto the right route no. Nti yemfa ne se te se ne ya chechiri mu uyobi a wo free ha kwa amono ne wo indefinitely to me enye se bia wakodi bone so bi ene free nse manase ye deport wa na se bibisa
na
wakoka ho akwantu bibiasi ama waka na ukasa na aban ayen hihye a obetimi a make application as a returning resident.
Okay.
Now odiaba back to Kromha. Now say oba and one so obetimi a kire say wo sa ni pay ansana wo be free ha kono. Now wo indefinite leave to remain. The restriction any was it.
Okay.
So restriction no was it now oba back there. Say wo chichi mu die ntia ama watimi akwa honom. Nti ebia yare no kobo bia okowo ye ebia oya aban mu adwuma nti aban na de okoe anase ukunu ye aban mu adwuma nti uni ukunu ne o ma na koe na se oyire na ya aban mu adwuma mu na munyina mo koe nti bibi sa no becheche. Now as so to as a stress wo a connection with the UK.
Okay.
Nti no ebia ye kasa kra no uyo bia watodan wa ha. Nti odan no sebe onton e da so wa ha. Nti o life any ubi bia no is centered here. So the focus and center of your life no e wo the UK. Nti ebi kra na o ma ne other family members e wo UK a omu nyina no omunim se bia wakwa afi na oba. Enu mu nyina no betimi de akire. Bi kra so na o wo adwuma mpo e wa ha. Nti temporarily no na wakọ na oba back. Nti numu nyina ya ade a obetimi use they are demonstrating.
Answer now beto aso na I bibi atwe madwene say wonya wasetena say ne tie bia restriction wo ho ana say indefinite no PBB na ema wo linkage with the UK no enye bibi a be compelling say bibi ntina wo ya na say wo link to say wawo ha ma ati ha wa ye japade bi e wo ha ulusu enyeye edom ne ade nti se ekoba ne se wakoka akwantuo mu kora no a what ties wo ho.
Of course, yeah.
Nti wo sa wo ba would that be a good advice?
Of course, it would be a very, very good advice. Nti send ye bobo few points so yes, wo abusua wa ha e chese wo ties wa ha nti no sebi so wo chese bibi nti e na wo ko e no wantimi amba na sa ties na wo no in fact it demonstrates say indeed bia adekodie ya wo kan enu nti na wo ko ya wantimi amba na afi no why ready say obeba tini nyina no eboa say bi kra wa rent dan wa ha dan no kra no unje mu oda so etua ka bia okọ yi nyina na say obi kra hwe akire ma ni nyina no eboa ema etumi ehye wasem no mu ekena ema ne yedin tumi de kira aban say enye boa payo keke ena mekotena ba bia mekotena na emom bibi nti ena menti mi amantem but caveat obi wo ho a na wakotena manaba abro 2 years or so menye wadwen say oba you know we do border ombetimi asan but obi wo ho a na waje indefinite no onfa ha nye ni fee
okay
the day ni so wo indefinite no and you know because onim emrana kakra nti no onim se metena abonten ma 2 years chimia na ebro so a metimi elusu me indefinite leave to remain no nti no sa ni pakro they usually all ye ni say be kakra ma 2 years na so a na watam ne bag no abohwie no aba because what that does is say it resets the time
okay
nti no sa 2 years no sa anso na sa back na a reset nti kwa just another 2 years and ebesa take effect na affect you nti all the time no oh yes sir now bear in mind say oh yes sir ubedu border the border agency for no omo right to check to make sure say unfa indefinite leave to remain no enye it say visitors visa or the best like now oba each time bia no as a short stay oba reset it wo clock na wasa akọ na wakotena mu a na waba na waba reset it na wokọ se sa na wo ya ubedu border they will have the right to get you out of the country because enya dia the intention is otna kromha na emomu no
o gina o de aye wo
waje we indefinite no na I say unti kromha nti no as indefinite ni kutawo but unti kromha nti na each time bia no oba e de wo ho bekere na wasa
nti eno sa no wetimi aye application as a returning citizen ana
yes
what restore the order
well yes in America nti no yes so kotena mane bro 2 years no so yes wetimi make application as a returning resident however say ade a suban a
wafa
that's right wafa o ya ene o ba there be omo mpene ma won bewram e be san nti no very important especially omo edu se ombetimi unnaturalize no very very advisable say what do sa stage no na bia wo business bia wo ya because enyo bia na sebe obepese obetena faako ewo krom ha obi wo ha na obi bia oye nti no etimi ma no kotena amano for a long time even though yes say wo return a obetimi ayusu sa ne ma nyina as reasons nti a e ma wo ko chewa abonten no however for your peace of mind you know I didn't now apply for naturalization because with naturalization no na obey British citizen there is no limit on the time ubetimi free chroma akotena baby no aba nti anytime bia obekobia obefa passport say me back no oba back to chrome nti obia nsi kwan but so ukuta indefinite ne dia then time limit wo ho nti say ohwe ne now can I say nkomodie no afa baby baako na baby baako na afa no sebe omo situation under the immigration rules yen kan EU for okay yen nyina yin say EU for there omo ye dada before entino
omo ami agije omo so amana broso
entino o hwa abeka say omo de the can almost say odogo bi no aba emfa but if am hu bi yes
and so unya we indefinite through EU there na still sir 2 years to say me betimi arewo
well so until say who limited leave to remain na EU kwan so da wondam ya yes sir 2 years no betimi arewo now so who settled status and as indefinite leave to remain under the EUSS now and no the time duration is 5 years. It is a okotna baby mane bro so 5 years. Indefinite leave to remain settled status under the EU settlement scheme. Now again, so bar as a so raising tier for 5 years. No, you've been absent. Now after now back.
Lawyer EU for ye asemi and say EU omo the card in nam. Enti ye bede hu a calculate say my 2 years, my mind. Because it's be a offer Eurotunnel card. Sometimes we be drew or crowd will be any now on the check. Also, Okoya now will buy freedom of movement, even though under Brexit or not, and said that any papa. But it could happen. And see, how do they prove say my 5 years and I'm by?
Okay, it's sabe you free EU mu. Aban so emiemia. Eniemam intino or the eniema gu akwan mu. Inti se obehwe a abaya ye nhihye kra ma EU card a ye ditu kwan no watwam. Inti se wo passport na utimi kire se wo EU settlement scheme.
Okay.
So that aban would be able to check when you left and when you come back. Intino say ye show records so was system so na aban nim so ufri ha 2001 and after now babaka aban will be able to tell on the record say yes we will be a yenim sa hanouti name for the last 5 years no onte ha yenim situations are nkofo so moti krom ha na ma nye EU settlement scheme ni bi na wa free krom ha call out na time na nkese so the EU settlement scheme no akoche no outside no nye trying to get back no na aban say no uni asetena okroma because the deadline is gone because the latest deadline no senka say will apply by June 30th 2021 it is one apply now sa time na pawo now wo outsider e say uni asetena okroma you are lucky if you are here because so then aban ayen hihye say ubetimi aye late application aban betimi ajatum but say uni ha na afi no accord afi na o struggle a find bibia ubetimi e dey actually so yes your case may be turned over some way somehow so to me approve na your application na aban jutuma but why would you want to go through such stress and situation when ubetimi aye the assessor wo ye na answer na
let me hwene say you say maybe 3 months. Now I call for another 3 months. Now my bet 6 months. Now I call for another 3 months. Say a drew point to be or more would they aggregate the periods that are being away to determine some outside of the UK for more than 2 years?
Okay, so with the EU settlement scheme, yes, they do that. Again, with the EU for there are exceptions. Until say work for 2 years, but be bintina okoka for 2 years. They be oko abawo and answer yare and answer ninyina no ya dia aban betumi ahwe na ordinary to say okay dientia okoka wa bontini. But so you be yes what's our scheme no now oko now oba the longest you can stay out no 6 months. But so oko now oba ebetumi atoten up aggregate senior work no yeah can say you live more than the period now or sold it now.
Abusia Safi and our joining we live on BW TV, BW Radio, BWF Solicitors Facebook, BWF Solicitors YouTube, and our BWF Solicitors LinkedIn page. Sounds so and air live about our radio and PAAM TV. So and question and answer concern be obetimi afaso at the abre 07950 a text and a WhatsApp and a voice notes no sounds so and a brand so between a phrase 07399208468 07399208468 men cast a phrase here until wow phrases here nyabuche why I mean call a platform no so now fi men koma dodo a wo hono akwaba nanaji my class prefect, thank you very much for your concern and of course playing your role as the class prefect. Ezekiel Johnson woma tili duma akwaba sanso so and woma amanfo awaba nyina akwaba Ezekiel and say lawyer Ezekiel man fans will say lawyer Patrick Obojibo. Yes, or a champion pa team. Efatano pa. Sanso so and your war Dorcas Adom, Teleduma, Arthur Nelson, Kate Muzutonye. We have Kofi Chim, Gifty Osa, Gina Japan, Kojo Frimpon, Ya Mary, Sandra Fraser, Sandy, to say, Ya me until one car. Efia Sapon, so Afina, Equia Santua, Ademununkum, Kojo Roxon, Rosemary Amo Mensa, Yawa Jordan Asante, na Fins, Yawa Rama, Nana Sewa, Jordan Asante Brain Crying, yes, I've mentioned your name. Star Black, you on, thank you very much. Auntie Sandra, Ezekiel says, God bless you. Sanso and me war Alexa say, well, thank you very much for acknowledging, sir. You've had your second T-shirt because you won it. Thank you, congratulations. Ebenezer Hope and so say good job. Okay, now you share your messages. Abano yebetimi ade atoso ema lawyer ashe eyi ano ade amaye 07950422780. Text and WhatsApp. You can send in your voice note. Odesheba nana kwaku meyedede will say I am around. Yes, I know. I see you. Thank you very much. So and your nana ya chumwa amoa nana ya. Thank you. New lesson of life. That's what your name says. Thank you very much. Never leave God out. Thank you. Lawyer, did he can sa message na mingfa and page. Hey, Alexa say. Well, thank you very much for. Sorry. It is one that's on the platform. Let me pick it up here. Lawyer, or say. I came to UK for a visit, but they didn't allow me in. So please, what are my chances next time? Obaha as a visitor, but the name room. I am in Nakakra. Udru immigration or airport, Heathrow or wherever. You beat me a sign.
Oh yes, yes. I'm Ranoma UK border for Quincy. So unya visa every Ghana. Na ubedu kruma and as unya visa na it is not opa insurance say we work no no,
okay,
because ubedu border for no wo ho kwan tumi e wo mranum say omoso so etumi bisa wano asem na omutumi ye examination e make sure say ampa wo simesi a yama visa a odi be. Yes, you are who you are. And visa no kra na ede ama no ofa kwan papa so na onyaa wanfa sebua kwan so wanfa kuti kwan so wanye bibia ene emra no boebra na odi nyaa ti ombetimi a check sa anima wonyina se omo check na muhu se yes bibi wo ho a etosina ombetimi asan.
Okay. And nipa way I'll say you sign on next time the chances are there. Obviously your application for fraud. Probably the reason why they sign on which me answer those questions visa for fraud.
Well, of course, you refuse visa crana. Yes, visa application the consideration is based on the merits of sa application and why at the time. Previous circumstance should not be used. In fact, to determine our current application now. So yes, so next time bina okasa oba the entire obedu ye na yamane nrem. So shisheni nyina na ebia enye no form so bibinti ene koba no sa. Yes, obetimi explain na wama abanati ase so okay, bibedu ye yama me sign for way anyway, but anu ye ni. Se a me meet requirement no. Intino mabasa mo mama visa. Yes, purely on the basis sir the current application meeting requirements and also the original
visa semi I'm saying this question also I say you deny no UK tourist visa based on presentation of false document due to that I was banned for 10 years in 2012. I've served the 10 years. So what service are banned a year? Ubitini asa apply bill because you're banned for 10 years and 10 years now so record your trip.
Of course, yes. So what's a ban? Until so what's a ban? Then that's it. It means a restriction now. I want anyhow. Until yes, ubetimi make application now. What sign about? Yeah.
Okay. Nana very more so a DNA or say what if I'm a businessman and based on my business I have to travel most of the time for business applications and I go beyond my time limit, or if someone is on 10-year route or any of the routes which he has used to qualify as a British citizen. sad ye 2 years asemi ya near came and also the similar question get about.
Yes, you know, so you'll be a business, you know, usually your mouth assistant on the basis we are ordinarily resident in the UK. Okay. You know, say on for hanye ufi na sabi even though what the assistant or hano I say kwesi kono jina nkwentia oti anso wonte ha. Inti no oti baby a then it means said the entia ejina so ma de ma ono kra no sabi free honom nti ye je free unsem a na chese mfumso bia ani ho but in the instant case wa me hu say oye adwuma nti say adwuma na wo ya then unim say bia ukọ kakra adwuma nti na bia kohodu abase bia 2 months 3 months bi ansa na wasa aba back nti no wo reason ti a wo de call outside for that period of time no to betimi I explain but senya sa na tie na sabe bia hotel kakra na I say what he has won tia no wakotena ho then you have to be very careful yes be why bia betimi afa 1 or 2 obi kan na wo dia ye bibi but it's so yeah very careful.
Very careful. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Over front so Nana Obrimpon I say what if okay. Now Obrimpon ya fa wo dia no enti ma me cut lines no so me nua bi e wo so ono so here say ye ne no etwetwe enkomo 07399 number no na obefre nti yemfa we hello
good evening Atwako.
Yes, good evening, boss. That is saying.
The madam wanna bashona so bia bokode the much. Good, nyame. Well, the quick one we say some madam for bina or mo no simi we research man about Zamrano no.
Okay.
We share about Kuma lady bina na wo omo ye no na o tete sa na oba no tete sa no ba na o tufu no na omo ba so to the quality character. Nti sana gobana so mani be hwa kwa ne bi ana ode no kwa court for contact nti mo na so ya said them no let's again no timi hwe nkola ne yi na hwe said them na aje ana mo so kan wo court nti change the contact ne no custody ama si sana one no custody or our kola no mo court no court e dey amano ba before so bi mito ba no ba no wo ba ko nti court agin asanse court tin kola na social facility agin kwa ne feel them no ono court ko fate no court amana adin kwa ni na amana amesi woni kwa na tie nti in this case we say me fan to qualify for the marijuana oba no contact 1 day per in a month na wo nkola no nkwa bi bia wo no na oba no so be share nkola na this with the contact this will be supervisor contact no so woni nkwa na tie
okay nti pacho mami aye kan ho asemi sabi say the mental capacity bibia ya okay ana
Debbie asa no mabbe no man koyi seto mo jin kwan finish no
pacho say
o se ni man koyi ti mo jin kwan finish
o mo jin kwan so mo jin kwan de ko na kwan of foster home ana be man ana ba ran fa ti ko ji o mo for foster home
okay nti nkola no ma me na setena ba ne kuta no British citizenship. All right. It's well. I mean, they are okay. Yes and no. Because I said it. What can in Yemaminu I've picked up on. So number one is Yamami or British citizenship, and then I questioned about the mental capacity, and you said only capacity. However, the same person only capacity is allowed to go and see the children. Say only capacity, then how na otimi coordinate to me cohere and kola yetimi amano ho kwan say on cohere. So it's
okay, mambe bakra.
Okay.
The answer contact no court ema order the way no. Either they kwa ma be madam for final court order. And I say, so be your contact and a month to be sure more just 2 hours. And then as I say, when you mental stable or for no money. I saw you Obi now.
A supervised contact, Anna.
I supervised contact without if I put him in Chancolano. Because she's not clear, but that's a good rule.
Okay.
It's Pacho, what done for now sitting about in the Kutano, say.
And I'm from the Nebanico or Crazamano 2.5 people in Kitano.
No, Zambrano, you're not 2.5 years. Zambrano.
Sorry, okra be 2.5 in the Kurano. For the Okolano, crew of Mukano.
Right. Okay. And in Kolana, you're saying, oh, pursue General Musuya Zambrano.
It was over 5 years. No, and only there over 12 years.
Okay. Into Kitwana, you're 5 years.
Ah, 5 years.
Or no, a year, what down for you, Bana?
Aha, whatever after the Bantu, and I put you in Kata.
All right. And when you're 5 years. Okay. You know, I see where you're coming from. Now, the way I can say it, so, 2.5 years leave to remain. Now, another leave to remain. Then, the court can say, Omoni Home Office 4-year dream on the interpretation of the European Union law, which says, assistant be a krumha of some sort. Na ye kase free hanuma. And no says a same kwalano free because who assistant. Until you leave there, not just be a ball home by dada. Now, the court in the position with Akin Sanyane said, "Say, uyo be a was our leave no. Name momo leave no ye under 2.5 years to send ye new abema idiot. Nanke bia wahwe nkwalai over 5 years. Na nka under Zambrano no ebre edu akwanya basenka obetimi age indefinite leave to remain. Nanso Home Office said there because we will leave to remain on a 2.5 year route to say what's not so sad. Court no say there we don't agree with that. And the reason is that say obi wo 2.5 years any indefinite leave to remain a restriction be anywhere. Insunsuye na edem no eso. Nti say say nipa kro no wo akwanya na wo ka say still ano on tena 2.5 years no so na every 2.5 years bia o make you sika no renewal. It doesn't make sense. It's not reasonable. It's irrational. Nti senior emrana ye na ema Zambrano carers ho kwan na say oni bibia otimi make application based on a British citizen child. Ese say samra na so no etumi ema eye womo a 2.5 years name momo no oma so senka umbetimi age indefinite no ema omo ho kwan no mutimi make this application no because one yes dia na somehow no you are discriminating against those two categories of Kofona omo qualify for a Zambrano right. So that's what it is. In January, over 2.5 years that under the immigration rules, so we will apply for Zambrano. What you get is another leave to remain because it be a colano we did less than or 5 years and below. So we did more than that, and I will call argue say okay because me yere anam hokenina or wahano yes or settled status and also or indefinitely to me or a settled or a British citizen. However, only capacity intino because of that intino yaje inkwala no dia mame na me sure mo. It's based on that no yenye assessment na ye mame indefinitely to remain under the EU settlement scheme as a Zambrano sole primary carer there. Then you are making a case against that. It is something that we can look into.
Okay. Yeah, well, off front so 07399208468. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Brother, come a question. My brother.
You.
Or you. Now. Or parliament or application man and almost application the woman chance one appeal if you are appeal no one the court but we really appeal almost 2 months to one say Home Office one can be as a technique or here court case to the Sana woman to get an amount.
Pacho nipa no your application from here.
Or you from UK.
Okay, into the UK no yeah.
Oh yeah, na almost court. The thing was doing court ma or you.
All right.
From study I Home Office £140 or na 2 years.
Okay.
It was just about almost 2 months until the letter from the court procedure now a court judgment you
Yo, Pacho yo. Inti Pacho senye mraniti ni se ukoya appeal na decision ba whichever way as our decision beko either say beko in your favor and I say home office favor no two parties ni no obia wo 14 days ubetimi aye appeal against that decision no. Inti from when unuai owini ni appeal no na home office for so 14 days ombetimi appeal against that decision no. Senior what asem ya kire ye hu say 14 days no I lapse and still home office for implement decision no. Now what you are asking is say how long NSC take you home office now omode implement decision no. That is and pursue appeal against our decision. Now the answer to that no as soon as because Mrano share almost say oko court now oko win appeal as I say take steps immediately to implement that decision. Until no so be that time frame there's no time frame as I saw omo implement it as I saw omo implement that decision immediately sana Mrano ekano until yes so omo nyaya again ubetimi atro omo betimi send the email na wa remind omo say yes oko court ko appeal against o decision you refuse to appeal sorry you refuse to leave to remain application ama wedding kunim on this date you promulgating a decision on such date since then no omo appeal against that decision ama 14 days na esesen ko omo de no eno so apa ho still ano until omo kan say omo be implemented into no otro omo say omo implemented decision as soon as
okay was that design akoye
yeah akoye pa second question second question not all ba the banner of the banner in Germany from German France but let settlement media man na no banner giant the effort to come back to the no sa no o ya 5 years whatever I thought that be settlement status na no so far na
right enti pacho unu ya wo kan ho asem oye EU ni ana
oye EU ni yan
eno ya application na you refuse no
oye application no omo ka se o ko ware ni yere no document no de ba ya ware certificate ne ebi internet ko ya access no Ghana commission no 1 year you can know because of that you know in the no or Ghana or AMA for people no the command Ghana can all access or they appeal about appeal no court appeal or case I think on the January 10th it's the last month some specific case no quiet or maybe then one into on file no but as I know
right I mean I'm struggling to get all of the things you're saying but say oh mind dear maybe so so kase oye EU ni passport ben nekuta no pacho o say oye EU ni nti pacho EU passport ben pacho
German
or German national all right okay so owo kroma na oye German national na wababa ye ni settlement scheme ni bi na ya mano document under the EU settlement scheme now wabeye ubia under your definition, under NS 1, no, your friend will be a relevant person. You need to say, Uti Krumha, now a relevant person, now or a ma, some mano, do na ya shatino. It doesn't affect them. It is still now, no, Ombetimia Babe Count. Into yes, ye near me, Obetimia your application, Amane Bana, or war a year Amanonino, where Timmy Cano, our Hanum.
Okay, then. And your bad,
Yes, into Obetimia friend, ya boy.
Yeah, funny breath in your phone call.
You're not about
carbon for no pacho.
Let me go, I will never come a driver. It's not a demo program, no, not the so can you referee.
Okay.
Referee, until I start your thing and by you.
No, it's okay. At least you're too okay. All right. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, in show. Also, ubetimi asende wo dear ade aba. We're going to pick up some voice notes quickly. Now, fe ade ama lawyer. Text number is 0795042278. And I say ubefra 07399208468. Lawyer, macho we a voice note to be at yensa aka whatever my yenti.
Apply for a student's visa because I have received an offer for a master's program. The issue is I overstayed the last time for 2 to 3 months. Can I still apply? If not, what do I do as I already have my CAS and unconditional offer? Thank you.
Right, and that mean Bobby.
Well, I think I've got a gist of it.
Okay.
What she said. All right. It's our unconditional offer to come and pursue a master's degree here in the UK.
And the previously
overstay by 3 months. Okay. And now all bisa say, sa overstay a bit affected the application where well, application so by UK my time obesan coach so one then obviously webu emrano so intinu say obichi emrano so anytime be application bia na case worker no of our application na ohwe history na no nipa oko chair. However the all ye be different but ni nyina no so ye application visa na be na all year there, but I don't think say it will affect it. Even though they will look at it now, it wouldn't affect it. Ebe here say be a obetimi amanche mu die a oba ye no wankwa obetimi etna e man no bro so obetimi ama reasons in a cover letter. So okay, yes, it be a previous time no me buy me be chair die ntia mentimi anko time a na nkese se me kodini we there yenim say your amount offer to come and study. To come and study, no, in say be a master degree, be a 1 year and bisa after that, no, in say graduate scheme na ba no so ma ho kwan ma ultimate na yedma. It doesn't give you the right to stay here permanently. So which means wa mu no o ba no kra no o sinsen wie mu nya lande kakra papa bisa. Yes, the assessment of overstaying, will be carried out, but I think because a war offer to come and study na offer no ye unconditional. So wa tutu ni nema ye na wa explaining the intia or buy no went me ankwa. Yes, she's good to go.
Okay. Yemfa another voice note ewaha. Ubetimi asende di abasem di kankan 0795042278 or you can call on 07399208468. Inti lawyer yenhwe we Lydia or day let me get to the phone now. Okay.
Rachel, good evening. Good evening, Lawyer Patrick. My Eunice, now you must upon ye. May start questions be yeah, and go for questions sometimes not meet you, not me ask me dear. But you, Madame Fubi, not or yeah, adoption, but young farmer no, or more Yacoban insano, young farmer no. And as I say, when you be a the episode or warren na omo Ghana, echo Asia na omo babak. enti me pa muche wo na me bisa se ya bɔ ne nsa no wa ha no okoga na onya problem bia me pa che no na me bisa enti no me hyem ya na mo de nchihwe mo ba ya ko bɔ ne nsa na since somewhere last year for adoption na wokoye no but ya mfa ama no ya ma ne hwe insurance na makwa wanko interview wanko bibia eno ne so lawyer na oje no o refuse no na when I say refuse no in bacha okoga na ongunya problem bia eno anana me free ebisa intino me wo echi me da so 8 mo intino de bebe bia from try that bye
na you must upon you da CP
right okay usually no say obi bisa question no ka say adoption na immediately imagine echo EU because obi ka say why adoption bia no ubebi se bisemu no ne obi a why application as a dependent of your friends obi a EU ni intino sana ya ba mitim na amame smile kakra but yes say why application say obi a bia or depending on EU ni wahana and succeed it doesn't mean say ontimi nya application for fraud there be indeed sa ni pay ya kan ho asemi say yemfa ne say ne hu kani a wahia no nka empo owo babi wo krom ha akola na ya under 18 na oye British citizen na obetimi ya application kra na odi atena krom a yemfa say akola no ono susu ye obi a owo EU settlement scheme ibi because see who say under the definition of a qualifying child no yeah the EU for now more limited leave to remain any settled status na abeka into no say sa ni pay akola to sa kra then you don't even need to go to Ghana because you betimi rely on sa akola no now their year application no e dey atena kroma however say yes sa na tie there then yes the okase oko Ghana no akoya application no waba bibia ni ho a esi ne kwan sani okay ebia na me na me de ma adwen bu se nipa no ye EU ni but they bia under the immigration rules and say nipa no wo British citizen and so ye indefinite leave to remain under the immigration rules no again say sanity a say oko back na okoya application na oko no akoya application no aba back as a spouse bibia ni ho a esi no kwan say obetimi ayesa.
Okay. 0739920848. Say machu bi agina so a check kakra fa cheme. Hello.
No problem. Good evening.
Me da say no problem abamu. Boko there.
Pacho wako na monso e.
Nyame adom yanso ye ho ye pa. Pacho wadare ma lawyer wa yeti why?
Pacho me bisa question ama me sister bi. Pacho my sister on British passport. Oni ni krona eti kromo ha. Ba be 7 years ago no. Be manu etu eja omo ho. Eni nkwala no ho. Omo ntini nkan. Edu baby no omo NI for omo your application na em say omo ti into child I mean if it be omode ma se unhwe wo ba ska omote no omote ebema nkwala no
child maintenance
na o teacher wo be child maintenance mo ba edu baby no em say NI for no the letter e ba se mu onye adwuma bi ma se bibi sa inti but mami opese anka oja ware na e wona adwum se bia na papa no so ne obi aware wa ha inti opese we divorce ba ohun senia onye no na no ye frɛ BWF Solicitors inti omo kan se e be anka onkohwɛ marriage certificate no onkoji copy wo Ghana na ka ye gina no so na se oni wo kra ohun no na dey divorce but okọ kiye me no mo si omo tu wo baby omo no marriage certificate old ones and na yira it is I say odan saying
jamse enfeni agro marriage certificate no or more records ni nyina ayira wo KMA.
That is what they said. Almost say ayira don't need copy in the pioneer dissolution mom. It's so annoying but Ghana asem it's but your name is there a way to do this divorce no and I any divorce or Ghana. But now the problem is, be an papa no so ni obi akotena baby no yeni baby on be na akoye divorce and contradict and how do we go about this? Because I say
but me bow.
What you
more contact or more Ghana or more kase or more documents no ayirano. Why and sabe a kai woman also mutia did they admit to say or more ebe replacement their mamo and as or more can say mumra mitri sikafu for any from mamo.
I'm see from my I'm say any date no any date I the marriage because you cannot I'm saying to me in your copy certified copy yes certified copy na here pen to me we are able to even give them the date of marriage now they are doing but still it's over 1 year and I started say yeah if you are the
and the solution ben almost suggesting some more family
almost say almost a dissolution of marriage Ghana na the abaha but our problem is say be papa no so akoye divorce and now bibisa on say eno na Ghana home office and now bibisa can say Ghana documents correct and we want to avoid that
Now, me my lawyer no, but let me find out a few things. Say, omo copy no amamoa. Are they not going to put the data initial dissolution na no and omo de be amamo rather than say omo ye no say memfa say mo dissolve the previous one no 5 years ago. That is the date that is supposed to be on the document. Now, if you want to say, and 2022, you know, is that the argument they are putting up?
What they are saying is also marriage certificate, copy because they cannot give us that copy. No necessarily be ours paper. To me, it's dissolution of marriage, mom. But not the divorce no more. That's a court system. That's a why divorce now. And the sound advice in my and then you be able to amper why divorce, then we can get the copy or no or yeah or pano and now be sir.
Okay. But with maybe say what the battles no here now business.
But you.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So yes, it's a problem. The records keeping is a big problem. You know, unfortunately, in this day and age, baby, I do now. Well, I know, sir, Dr. Urban Homodin with digitization of your system, no, but it is sad, sir. Worry na ye ko bisa records na ye see ni ho. Min TB that. Ekroma okona go marriage certificate 1900 that e be yi copy amount because the records are there. Intino ye yes. Waware or person uja warrior, but the Kroma na uja sa warrior na they will ask you for the marriage certificate.
Obviously,
it is so ode ba. Also, who needs a marriage certificate no? But man says so. What warrior indeed 1 year? Untimi nja sa warrior. Until now, who called marriage certificate? HS afe na waware no. How? And I'll be just
they approved anything.
But also what I say. It's now, Pacho, Madam, only copies of old certificate no hana.
Pacho debut, Papa is said, be having TV now that in a call jai or the coy.
Oh, TV need remote.
TV remote, you know the coy. Router, Wi-Fi router, you know the coy. We are graduate too.
Yeah, I'm a graduate for one about some. The graduate difference, woman.
Difference.
Right. Now, Oma separated for how long?
We abandoned about 6 years. August, about 7 years.
See, the problem you have is the marriage certificate now in the honor. You know, that's the problem we have because on baby for a copy of it. So yes, divorce application now, they'll ask you for the marriage certificate. Either so by uploading online and they or mama and name more.
See you, boss me about. On to me, Emma, some evidence to show, sir. They've separated and the man has abandoned them for quite some time, and obviously,
which we have
remote TV, you know, the coming sure say CD players in our crisis.
Well, yes,
and also evidence.
You know, under a divorce, no, to me, a job be when there's been 5 years separation, senior okay. But in all of those cases, no,
you need a certificate.
You would need a certificate to be able to show, unless otherwise, or subject access request to the Home Office to say, okay, documents be a media application be a pen be a monfa copies, okay. And then the Home Office will be obliged to disclose that under the Data Protection Act to be a or what records or what information or requests information on betimi amanasa information or the yeah.
Okay.
Oh. So in this case, Patrick, wait a minute, last 2 weeks, you bet to have back to Moho now, but why application I might need to make a record not as a matter normal the divorce and I might.
Yes, yes, you bet to me subject access request application normal. Now, you're requested for Home Office, BBI, or Hobian, family. It doesn't necessarily mean, sir, you know, or more, it was our records now, or the mouth. But yes, unfortunately, sir, one pursue numa, untenekan. Yes, ubetimi application, now, ya make an enhanced request. Now, specifically, I mentioned, sir, include any marriage certificates. Bia won't be no among fan count among family na
luckily, thank you very much.
Because of divorce here online, or they will ask you to upload the documents. Sometimes they will come back and say they will upload doesn't look the original. Convert the original fabric. So yes, but it's a fight you have to fight because there's not a lot you can do.
There's nothing to do. Masa, Brefi, why?
But you, Madam Asipa,
07399208468. BWF Solicitors number, no, as you see on the screen, 0208-493-7340, 0208-493-7340, or more 214-218, Tottenham High Road, no, so our Seven Sisters, North London, Monday to Friday, if free and apart 9:30, Ekopim 6 o'clock, which means so after 077-127-61884. Can I lose my indefinite leave to remain status here in the UK? The answer, yes. But you'd have to do what you have to do. Kweku Bossa, or say I'm a British citizen. Can I bring my mom who is unemployed in Ghana just at home? She has no source of income and I am the only carer. Mema me ewa Ghana mpesa me kofa no eba. Onye dwuma bia me ana mehwe no. Metimi akofa na ba or a British citizen.
Well, so obisasa obetimi akofa na ba, you know, it depends on the basis of okofanaba. Sabi okofanaba say ometina krom ha anasa okofan say omra visit. Now, say visit no ba. Yes, obetimi make application amama me say omesra e kwan wo ho. So we make application say ometina krom ha there. Then it's a long hurdle and a threshold that say we meet. Nti umami edie ntina baby a ote no ontimi ntina na o pese obetena ekrom ha yare bi na ewo ho saa yare na ewo ho no Ghana ye ni eho ayare saa na nti yede na ebai Ghana ho no onye obi a obehwe na oso na odi sika koma no na tese bi a ho ye otiye nti se odi sika no kwa untimi mfa obi wo Ghana ebi atese kroma yede obi koto care home na se care ema wo hwe wo maame na. So these are things we taking into consideration say sa na opese ya because a very high threshold opese the adult dependent e back room now we are British citizen a very tall list of things esese utimi chere ansana wetimi ayesa application. Yes, so visit now but there then indeed mommy betimi aba visit no again, the assessment will be on the basis oba obesanya konechi. Now, also on Juma, but that's not the only thing I share. On Juma or ties were
or sure they are sources just for a visit.
Just for a visit, absolutely fine. Until yes, on our channel, yes, we me answer on our channel. Sabi Ibia on Juma or tie into notify on our money nisika now or did but me a schedule of things as can all the crowd there be now or sorry or your mere cool penny in Kolani be or while worry into Nuknu or Bia or properties be or into Nina no ya idea. A tie no down to your chrome hall. It be quite an age mokrano so nimfi e wasro. Into no new beer, Sabi, or better chrome ha, abejifi, abaye juma, abeji ubia bibia, and one said Nebawaha and now Barbesra. Yes, mommy betty me abana, Wabesra, chairman, na eja, bibia kokama.
Like we also a throw B1 test 2020 August to renew the spousal visa. Obetimi use B1 test for indefinite leave to remain in 2024 January now.
Yes, obetimi because B1 no so oye na odi application then subsequent applications no obetimi use no ade whereas you haven't used it now not 2 years I lapse no then it will expire until the set subsequent one now
okay Ezekiel Johnson so at the Bako Abetum Ewaha at the Amami. Let me see if I could pick it up from there. Ezekiel Mamin came from small screen. He was saying and the topic he ask if lawyer can touch briefly on the case of Adoboli and the step someone who finds himself or herself in a similar situation could take in order to make it possible for them to be allowed back to the UK. Say in your bank Sikasembi and the British citizenship cry say idea feeding say wonko fie wakotna Ghana ni ade sa nipa no steps being and obetimi atekina wasan ede abamu ebio.
Right. Okay. Just to correct you, you are not only British citizenship.
Oh, okay.
To start with, no need British citizenship. Yes, sir. Enka, ebaya dinse enka ye dinibe kofi. But not all indefinite leave to remain. To send ye kanya.
Yeah.
Ti na oyobisu so a send ye kanya. Abaimrat say so we a foreign national. To be a wo krom ha onye British citizen, onye your friend is saying Irish national. Now oye boni na ye de wo koto afiase 12 years and beyond that. Then abai ohun kwan say otumi you free krom ha. No de wo krom. Unless otherwise say exceptions na ye kan ho asem no e cover under 33 and also say 399 399A no you be a or family ties into akwalawa ha send you say family life into be raise article 8 na o de no money nyina make you argument to stay sa deportation no but yes sanity na ye do kwa yes obenya ban but say three bia ye wa worry now person babaka emra no betumi ama no kwan ama wa babaka on the basis of the family life with obia or yes settled or
no also make decisions
of course yes or person make decisions so saba
okay yes. 073 wow what's the number 07399208468 hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What is it?
Let me show you now, swear.
Yami Adam, you see how you pa. Pache you.
Let me show you some questions. I'm a student at the moment. I'm here in nursing. Now, I'm class 4 and I'm on my own. And
I'm saying, what did no Emma for kakra? Pacho Sasibio.
Okay. Mr. Pacho, the same me student nurse apprentice maybe Bancraft. Now last year me send the invitation may a long distance relative different on support me because I'm on my own and and I'm a cry and now sometimes have the epilepsy. Yeah, it's I'm saying if I can't know one no, mistake with the bank statement. And also into that you may be or but may may okay. I mean, not so in that case, no, can I or apply last year June? What if you see almost say we 45 bank statement. It's gonna be because last time when I tried in the same situation, I changed. That time I was not schooling. When you say I'm schooling, I mean he has support for placement. It be better supporting me with my case, so that makes me placement.
In fact, I hardly heard.
Very fast, and muffled.
Yes,
but so, I mean, I can gather say we are student nurse who on quadra 4, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Nipa also support to no application be no documents being to and farmer. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean invited last year. Nah, I'm so man, my year that was in June.
We invited some for visit.
Visit at that time.
At that time, and a young farmer.
Yeah.
Now, what has changed? Person was invited the bill.
Okay, at that time, no, because me invited on the basis of now there was depression due to domestic violence, and I was going through depression. Okay. But to say no, my starting school a full time. I'm due to go for placement. Okay. It's number said maybe I not count, and man says me back it once so yeah that or it's make one is a bit difficult for me, especially me away to me placement me relative.
So percent unya support whilst you're doing your placement.
Exactly.
But the same person now we invite a young farmer no unya yan kono na ba support nti will be sase obetimi is there any application obetimi put it through category B obetimi put it through ebetimi amani pakona ba ababeboa. Is that what you are looking for?
Yes, that's
right. Okay. Nti say oba visitor purely no oba for visit. Say or could make application say oba be ye adwuma. Again, that is no. Because enye adwuma na wo fa na oba be ye adwuma. Nti no ntimi nko ye application say okay oba visit ba oba ono na ebe hwe me mama me, which means say oba be ye adwuma. Yesu ye tikroma ye nim say ye were registered child minders e wa ha no. Nti say uhia obi a obehwe wo mama wa, then nipa bebre okrom ha omo ye registered omo qualify as a uni ho a ombetimi a provide sa care no for a fee, even though aban no betimi a top up the amount. But so oba purely for a visit there, then this person should meet the requirements and say oba visit now oba sign the ediako. The way I am can say eno no nya dia ebe help in case, because uhia obi a every now and again so nipa no will assume the role now or no a play so sanity there, then a visitor visa application will not do such job unless otherwise say nipa no ba no one sound quite near no or baby no unquire. That's a different matter. Now with that said, yenim se sesia no aban ayen hihya to ho a omoye carers ombetimi abakroma ha yenim se sa carers route no so no ekwan a wofa so a woba no, it is not very stringent to send other ones no etie. The requirements no are very very flexible. What you're looking for no say obi a or work care agency and say or a care home na or sponsorship license not all vacancies or employ nkofo into sani pay because of what sponsorship license no home office for no am the right to recruit from outside the UK
a care worker
because they are about the shortage occupation list and from on the 15th, which is Tuesday coming now, it's kicked off. Yeah. Yes obetimi that kind of application. Now, what about bear in mind, sir, obey jumay. Aketia, the sponsor, no, I agree. So the man no, 20,480. That is the minimum
for a year.
For a year. Into no betimi ayesa application. What requirements no be meet ASL or you be or what level B1 at the English level. Into so betimi achesa na when your sponsor na no money nyina no put together no with the your friend is saying akatua na obeje no ebe mano 50 points. That is what is required or the BWF application to come to the UK. Then yes, obetimi afasa kwan so dey aba. Unless otherwise, no, we use other options. Say you know, when ya ne hokani bi wa ha a o mahia na e bia waware no na waba. Again, obetimi afa kwan so sa kwan so dey aba. But say oba say as a visitor na okoya application say oba as a visitor, but oba be ye adwuma ma me no. I say what to do anoma ho. Now they are quite not just say, Sebe, you shot yourself in the foot.
Le patcho me say,
Brefi.
Le patcho mate.
Matu for
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time. Okay, sorry. We were a few messages our time no so speedo. Lawyer Obi, I think the question has been running frequently on the platform. Or say Obi Okuta Ghana passport na or transit through Europe. I often get that question asked me. Say, my fakelemo, mikuta Ghana passport, na essay or some transit visa. But so more who aibi.
Okay. Into no say uyo bia uye EU national. Na o ko Ghana. Now be transited through EU. You don't need a transit visa.
Okay.
So uye EU family member. Now, residence card, and also say your mao settled status. Now, card. Now, be here. Now, you're Ghana. So, bear in mind, I said EU national. EU family member. Into no status under the scheme, you know, and now card. Now, because of such status, now, a ma o family member now EU no who coin. No, they go through EU. No, that would apply to you as well. To you, be a kutasa residence card as ubia or your family member of an EU national who go through a year transit zones now. Again, you don't need a transit visa.
Okay.
However, leave now the amount is purely under the immigration rules. A year domestic law no. And no so the amount. You'll be about 2.5 years as a parent. 2.5 years under the immigration rules. As a spouse. Now we took Ghana, now we transitor. You may need to get a transit visa to go through.
What you see where the bill are very operative.
Yes.
You may.
Yes.
Sano, what would be the advice? Minfra line na misa almost may transit through Europe.
Yeah.
Na bia mafa Brussels Air, mafa KLM, mafa Air France, which more or less KLM. Now, mikuta this passport, mikuta this status, may a day. Would that be the best advice?
Yes, of course. Intino ubetimi ako online. Na what complete status no to check say you need a transit visa na. They will ask you questions, and then once you've inputted all of those answers now ye bisa. So the shemwa, it will tell you whether or not you need a transit visa. But it's highly likely so ubia or leave to remain under the immigration rules, you know. Any family member of an EU national, no. So transit through Europe, you would need a transit visa to go through, especially go through Amsterdam, no. Yes. Okay. Yeah, because normally that's what comes up. But yes, you would need that to go through Amsterdam.
Okay. Inia Baku Isaac Ade Abba or say Opeso Bisa says who worry will be or indefinite leave to remain. Papers being and a partner no Ebinya. And how long will it take for the partner to also get indefinite leave to remain? It's me or indefinite leave to remain. My worry will be or also being indefinite leave to remain be and answer because I 2.5 Now, how long does it take the person to get indefinite? If not, so obinya indefinite no, straight away.
All right. So onya indefinite no straight away.
Okay.
So oye settled. To say in this instant case, nipa no war indefinite leave to remain. Now, to me now, what's our indefinite leave to remain? No, and it ubia or what British citizenship no. So ye be anantem. Munyina mukuta to me baako.
Okay.
The only thing is say ebedu say ye naturalization say nipa no a waware British citizen now wonam so abenya indefinite leave to remain. So nya ne na obetimi aye naturalization and then obi a on the other side no why will be a war indefinite. It means so you have to wait for a year to qualify to apply for naturalization. You know, onya indefinite no straight away. Obenya 2.5 years and another 2.5 years, and after that, 5 years no a complete year. Now I hear your friend is saying indefinite leave to remain. Yeah.
Like you transit to say me say obi
Yes.
or indefinite leave to remain.
Yeah.
Obeji visa.
Transiting, yes. So indeed, if it is not EU route, and as a be our family member, again, that was purely on the basis of say application under the immigration rules. Now, yeah, the amount. Yes, obeji transit visa.
Okay. Many our question about no, that's the answer. Me fa call back, then I'll play the last voice note. Na yakoye quiz because time no. And I got in temper. I got I there and I just said, "Yes, I am grassy for you." Couldn't call. Anyway, hello.
Hi.
Mamu ejina so
Pacho, lawyer Patrick. Na mi tobe kumpacho michubia.
Hello, yes, sir. Hi.
Me Pacho, mi bisa kwa shama madam bako or Ghana.
Okay. Now what's here?
Yeah. Utie, but me say it's only online. But say me
we are now our link in the social man. Our link in the social man or no abeti answer.
Yes.
Okay.
And then say Pacho, yeah. Obeso on behalf for tourist visa. Anyway, first of all, so me didn't refuse no ba ko dada. Na sesia no also obeso nko ye foforo. Na oye no previous one no na offense no ni ba. Ba sesia the offense when you ba ne ba ne ba fit ni na no. Or the back can say dependent or dependent. And obi say okwa so no bo drum. Into a bit my letter was also the supporter Kawana.
Okay. La.
But I must miss a man.
Yes, obi about drum there. No, he am sorry because whom beba say whom mo. Ejina drum you know so.
Copy drum when
ne juma na oye no ehun hia. Yes, obetimi am sorry am letter on a headed paper. E di akyerem say ampa. Yenue opese otukwan ekosra abuchire kakra onkoso okotena ho because ono amu no ne hu hia ma asafo yi sanse ejumaso a oye no wa asafo no mu no ehu hia pa sebe enkomhye beba enkomhye manyina no ono eka ho bi ema etimi ebasa nti se ojaye ejeje mu no okọ na okotena amanone a ebe hayen nti no yes wa cry and say okọ aba and na kakra ni na wabisa e bia 2 weeks 3 weeks na wabisa yen say ye ma no ho kwan na onko na ombra nti yes so ya atum say yes wa ye adwuma wa bre ohia so otimigi na home kakra nti ya ma no ho kwan say obetimi akọ na akọgi na home na emom no ye expect say okọgi na home ni wie for saa period na wabisa ye na ye expecting say obesan aba back na waba abetoa na adwuma so yes wa akola nti o akola foforo nti yes akola foforo aba mi nso de na oyero so ana se partner bi so ebe wo honom nti enu no nyina no obetimi de aka ho aka se enu nti no onyai sa akola ya wo no foforo ni o maame a ono na esusususu omumu kakrakra ehwe omo eye bibia no onya omo ho enkotena ma no ne ema omo ho enkyere wo nti no okwa a obesan aba enema we nyina ya ade a obetimi de aka ho e de ahye na application mu ekana.
Okay, me da say ana bibi o.
Oh, bibi no, ana welcome.
Maza na what share page in there?
Oh, they be me feel.
One share no go contact.
Oh, Mr. Pao,
Chairman Kwachi pa.
Said the films in your found me a top of about on the cane and I was over there.
Yamisha P. Medasipi, Yamisha. Okay. All right. Lawyer, make us see before the last voice note na yemfa MPJ mu akabreka krebi we nim na wose ye quiz no so. Timbacho yenti we.
Bra Kwakune, Uncle Patrick, good evening. Person me bisa quick question. Me say Uncle Patrick, I can say when you're 5 years and it I cry or British no for 5 years, na say 2.5 so now what? And only the okay so we apply for. I could apply for settled status no. Me person me check it quickly. Say 2.5 no babeso April. Na say what the pre-settled application no. The kotumu June no. Towards time and end no. And ya bring COE. She say electronic one maybe. But last year December and 5 years in this one. Meanwhile no June time no 5 years in this one. So the application was for pre-settled. 5 years na so December no. Should the person write a cover letter to vary your application now or the call you know to change it to settled status and I say young trainer or more responded to. The reason why I'm asking is say nipa chrono ni leave no 2.5 no ebewu April. Meanwhile no the settled status no he achieved that December last year. And you know if you can advise on the next step we don't know whether to renew the 2.5 or no. The second thing I'm personally checking is also I've seen some letters coming out. Somebody's response from home officer or more cancer or more holdy will be out falling into a kisanya category no until say or more changing guidance so people can still rely on their COA no. But then they've stated in that letter categorically said they don't fall under the Zambrano definition no. Into say what when you be now bet me throw more light on it and so thank you.
I was a lawyer for
That's
right. Very good question. Very well.
Wow. Okay. Into COE now kind just in case so will be a certificate of application.
Okay.
Normally we have application under the EU or more certificate no to basically demonstrate say application no valid. And then it gives you the right to do so many things, including say obey N9, obey Juma, obey high down, amount of rights in as say your mouth leave no that your mouth assistant that. Because bear in mind say EU way no a right I want the right is there already. Sometimes people go through difficulties, especially on person or more apply for national insurance number, they go through a lot of difficulties. Okay, into Akinsanya decision now abano. It is very clear. And you know, say you'll be about 2.5 years to say in your bay okay. Now we don't know the background as to whether say Nipano Kenny will kruma a day assistant or one. So we're surmising say Ebia or your soul carer. Onunkwan ehwe papa no any penny baby afa so that's fine. So on that basis no say why leave to remain application na ba be wa first of all no as say otimi renews her application no, because so when renew na elapse na we no yenhu ni gina bia then e betimi cause a problem so ubafia ye sprinkles bia e betimi sprinkle yeah, technical things. Now, they are hold on.
I love that. There was sprinkles. Yeah, technical things. Yeah, the strategy that
that's right.
They
are choco or mokakra. And you know, yes, but obviously, send your car, you know. Back then, decision to buy, you know. Now, Home Office our right of appeal until or more appeal against the decision. And whilst we're waiting for the court's determination, I think some of the other colleagues in the industry, you know, who they man application. At the time, we said no, because you name the a be free this appeal no more aba ntinya abotre now yetimi nya abotra ma sabe de abrewa yi poma kwan ma decision aba decision so bae a positive a free court of appeal so ene bae ntino emudu court so mon cost some guidance no so almost say eno nche se wontimi nya application yes you can still go ahead and make your application because woman necessary omokoye omojuma court no de we making a decision say emra no ma mo ho kwan e ma motumi ye application no in the instant case na yetie ni sesia no time no ye buy application no na or ye application for leave to remain bear in mind it says that time no not over 2.5 years yenim so say decision ye by court no say omone home office for ya adwen on the interpretation of the EU law no den na eka esi say owo leave there any na ye ka say free her wo ba no on free her because leave krona wo kopen uobi so with that they are okay with that it is a sanity there now okope indefinite leave to remain there now obano we more than 5 years what do you have to do as I say we hear application to vary the other application because we hear the second application it will take away the other application. Bear in mind the first application was for application for leave to remain. Now you qualify for indefinite leave to remain. It's the first strand na ye issue na say court no final answer to no intimi mfa nyo enka say will leave to remain into no osabaji leave to remain into no tena baby a wotena because say who say what qualify for indefinite leave to remain into betimi aye sa application based on that judgment now court no e dey ama no so the reason why e be a ma tro no say unqualified for Zambrano no is because say or year application no now will leave to remain and why another application under the Zambrano no for another leave to remain home office say there be who will leave to remain that into no year application for another leave to remain not then our person say because you can say free her oba no own free her because who will leave to remain until we leave to remain no dear men yenesa until yes onye indefinite leave to remain application however before be yes no send maka no ni leave no e ba be wu until on pe kwan a obetimi e de secure no na afi no wa ye ne settle status application no obetimi a withdraw the first application na wa ye this application obetimi a ye we no na wa withdraw no it doesn't change anything. But send America no ubafia there's technicalities no dey say hana ya higher kwan
mba confuse here
mba
can sound confuse
yes yeah
okay abusia we go so share the community and the law ebreno kwa na eko now at this stage let me give you my little surprise now my tea.
Oh wow.
Hello.
You are shining like the sun. Yep.
Oh, you're the Yamiasi. Michicha, we are. Patrick,
Oh, my Pacho, Mijusona, Dubai for who dear. Baby, I will ask. I
will you.
I'm skyscrapers, so
oh, wow. Great.
Good.
And you made me join with the Anya Bonnet. I can't say. Nanka questions were about time continue. And then me, I'm a family who said, may you quiz, no? Nah, I'm finishing Bibia.
Great.
It's you for natural force, more Shemia, Medica, Yamamunchia, more Facebook, Sunina, Yadama say. Now, Yan Shayam quiz, then, Patro, Ubian, funny dictionary, Tony China, Yan Shas, ain't he? Senior, based on the topic that we've treated today, no? And one question, na yedi abremono. Engineer can say, no court had indefinite leave to remain in the UK. She also has 2 children under 18 years who are both British citizens. She left the country in 2019 and went to Ghana. While she was abroad, the Home Office Secretary personally ordered her indefinite leave to remain to be cancelled and no court is excluded from the UK for national security reasons. No court appealed, arguing that the Secretary of State did not have the power to cancel her indefinite leave to remain because she was outside the UK. Now, what is the likely outcome of the appeal? Na chese no ko eti kromuha onenemba under 18. Na owo indefinite leave to remain no two kwan call Ghana. Owo hwa ni obetia ne se home office for say omwetwa ne krata na oti owo so no omwetwam na ya sama nhye ewo national security say ontumi emba kromuha. Wanti ase or argue ni case or the appeal argue say home office and a home secretary need to me so bet me yes because at the moment no or Ghana even though or indefinite leave to remain enti then na yesha e bet me esi based on appeal na why no and na one can say appeal will be allowed because indefinite leave to remain cannot be cancelled when the holder is outside the UK. Number 2, appeal will be allowed because indefinite leave to remain is not leave to remain as referred to in the law. Number 3, appeal will be dismissed because indefinite leave to remain is the same as leave to remain as referred in the law under consideration. And then the fourth and the last, but appeal will be dismissed, but she will be given a visa to come back and appeal the decision because she had ILR. Pampana, questions in
Okay. Zay, and then Yaminam Timo, no mama question him when, but a fairly simple and straightforward. So, lawyer, no, and come up.
Oh, yes.
Now, with the no way, be adding, but question and abano. And see, I'm inviting the answers with me at the text message, at the ABBA 07950422780. Well, unfortunately, more BW radio, so no, it's news time over there. And you lose out on the quiz, but the other platforms, no, so answer then is a number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Number 1, okay, okay, Madam Wasi, me outside haba. Here say me say I can't lawyer also. And na so here say na tomorrow. That's right. Now, number 1, or say appeal will be allowed because indefinite leave to remain cannot be cancelled when the holder is outside the UK. Appeal will be allowed because indefinite leave to remain is not leave to remain as referred to in the law. Number 3, say appeal will be dismissed because indefinite leave to remain is the same as leave to remain as referred to in the law under consideration. And 4, so I don't know. And Mfamre, 07950422780 text messages Mfamra. But me na me try biana.
Share. Say near senior lawyer better to me, dear. Nka answer ne demufia mankrofo.
Sir.
Say the thing is, so the car can say, home office or my example, send the pakuno mutie from beginning. Lawyer Patrick, my example, to say, clause 9. Say, I did dada. Ain't no home office, no, home secretary, bet to me, abra, mono. But now so Obama man yes a wide and with tube. A hono na different a clause 9. Clause 9 but wait the Becca say Ujina Biana Udina from her YouTube. Ain't me answer be call number 3. Say me stressing it
now say number 3. Okay. Well, I mean crown so Mr. Meko number 3. Based on the audio lawyer Meko number 3. And see when I mean to my lawyer time lawyer you Meko say.
Right. Into your case, your case study, analogous to your substantive case na no. Yeah, the CI case na ruling about 2022. Oshe niema wo nyina na no kwa koye pepepe.
Okay.
Inti ehun so say emran se home office for ya ma omutumi a omutimi ede agi obi enye limited leave to remain na limited leave to remain any indefinite leave to remain na say ukoye bibia etia mra na yenim se CID de yesi oye yinti a gifri ni nsem no na ye bibia it's against national security tinate say na system okroma no enye conducive beam emfa emaye that is one here obaputumi abomai no saa so na ye case study so no so hwa ya mention say ye nua bai ode ne ho ekọ for niema against it's against national security and untina yaje na system no e de afri ni nsem na ye mpeso obeba krom ha biemu no ti se sa na tie dia ene na na pio no e failure na it's in order in a nutshell no yeah answer to a case study no number 3 yeah
we dey Crawford chow
me I'm trying to move a t-shirt na mami ana menja
wecha Crawford do na echa kweku bozia bossa sorry wecha akosia ene de waiting akosia part etin nana ya nso etwa ka ne sen nana oberima obrempon ansa ono nso etwa kweku afede kweku asesa na adwen hen vlad not nso etwa kweku busa wasa ka biom yo Ezekiel Johnson na o say bisa question na em say we hu sisi a ode aba Auntie Rebecca mo akonso say number 3 na just dodo na Jacqueline Rana say wa dodo na etwa na just ne education lawyer Patrick Worae no ya so da ho kama e ma yetie ya ma yate ase nti ye twa we exams ye tro ya pass nti
90% pass
90% pass yeah we say for madam nyina se na boamina yemfase da kese emma lawyer Patrick ene senia wato ne bo achecheyin niema mu ane bebi ode ya fa no am say nti ase na bapa wo hwe the performance amanfo nya wo quiz no mukra na is being wonderful yes yate niema no ase nti we de animu ene nda na se
yo lawyer Patrick medina etiefo nyina ne ahwefo nyina ne mu ne de aseda kese e de abrel ye ka teacher nya teacher o tra de akeka na students na bontin ko no moko na teacher wa tra de na etiefo na esuafo no esua na o matron social pass over 90% na just teacher no so o ya adenti e be ka say mo ni entretra o de brain why ya de pa da si BWF Solicitors team ne nyina nso mi no manem e da was do Saturday say a mo amunim ya na ye den kakra after 5 days continuously working 6 to 6 edu Saturday abra oyere ne nkwala mobaye ne makakra nso na yesi community odonti no ne asa betna ha biom na ye de nkyerɛkyerɛ kakra e de abra mo nti no ye be ka se nyame nhira mo nyina na kakra wa hwere ombo mrepa no ye de ade papa nso e be brɛ mo medam ase
amen okay yes we're very grateful. I think this platform it is not only for Omomuti to learn, but then it forces us to go and then sharpen up as well. Yeah. Because untimi we teacher niya now we betra dia untimi sorry akeke image now say wo chira. Yes, you have to make sure say ade na wo chira no e correct. It is
na say crown so akabut for na ba no.
And that's right. As I said to me because kabut for no omo very very cogent argument sometimes so we make one here na one year careful na omo de na to na say oh de to baby so boa community no so you criticize awareness, you share no to empower them. Now when we say sebi, obi ba keke na obi jina wani na osi sebi, me ye osi mesi me ye obenten, ejuma me ye ni a, what me ye sunsu ye na edem no. Because we are empowered, now we nimdia. Obi be jina wani na okase, we ye ni say, we me a challenge na kase, me say, obowa ye ni say. Send na papa ne kan so obowa.
Well, we see and your day Judino ABC na me jina a production team na Professor Dema, studio manager and producer Sheila Ankra, Padmo Dodu, and a fee lawyer form penny for lawyer Patrick, lawyer Asma, lawyer Eunice, lawyer Richard, and Uncle Ben himself. And our BWF Solicitors family know and work yesterday, the Lord Chancellor, Lord Mackenzie, Auntie
Cynthia,
Auntie Cynthia,
two Cynthias, Auntie Sandra,
Sandra, what did make me also you know? Wow. And our and teach you my able right hand woman. Na manyete so yadamunyina ase any edemo besi nyame aduma same time next week we'll be coming your way with another wonderful edition of the community and the law. The American and say keep sharing, keep talking, and remember say bano community no more emra any ho enkomodie no your trusted partners a BWF Solicitors. Have a good evening.
Everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things